poppin' tree. From the poppin' tree.
What's up, everybody? This is Kaelen Jones. I'm Kevin Avery. You're listening to the Jones News Show. 8 seconds old. One moving on up. Yes, sir. Kevin, how have you been, man?
I've been pretty good. How are you? Well, actually, that's a stupid question because I know you're probably still recovering from that butt whooping. Broncos 1-0 this year against the Raiders. What is that? That's 4 straight now. That's 4 straight that we've beaten you. That's 4 straight. How's it feel? How are you doing, Joe?
I'm doing all right.
How's Terrell Pryor doing?
I'm hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
With that concussion. And McFadden with those 9 rushing yards. Even though
he threw one.
That was LT. That was a flashback.
And unfortunately, we haven't been using him like LT.
No. So, staying in the football region, big news out. Quarterbacks. Big news out Tampa Bay.
Fucking.
Josh Freeman benched this week for the rookie. What's his name? Glennon?
Mike Glennon.
Such a Florida State, is he from?
No, NC State. Same school that Russell Wilson went to before he transferred to Wisconsin. Yeah. But,
so what do you think about this?
I think they gave up on Freeman too early. Honestly, I'm not a fan of him, but dang man, they cut him before he even got anything going. It's just 3 games in the season.
Yeah, but they okay. But the problem is he started this way 3 games into the season for the past 3 or 4?
Yeah.
I mean, however long he's been in.
Yeah.
And when they drafted Glennon, that should have been the kick in the butt right there to say, Freeman, we got this rookie that we're ready to put in.
Mm-hmm.
You don't put up, we're going to sit you down.
Right, and not even that. I mean, the fact that it's his contract year, you'd think he'd perform, but I don't know. I just find the change a little funny because personally, this is me personally, I'm just not a fan of Mike Glennon. I don't think it's getting any better. Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's a project. I mean,
now, if you had a veteran back there, like the Colts doing Hasselback, I'd understand.
Yeah.
But basically, they're giving up on the season.
Yeah, and now it's becoming a distraction. The ESPN interview yesterday, and now there's a new report today that Shiano's like, I don't even know if I should have him as my backup. I mean, come on. It's a lot. Now it's a distraction. Trade him away and just not deal with him, in my opinion. But I think they gave up on him too early.
They should let him play out his contract.
Yeah, why not?
And then let him go.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, And then, on top of that, like you said, I think it was a little bit too early. Wait till week 6, the trade deadline.
Exactly.
And, because, they had Doug Martin, Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams. You got a strong...
Exactly, yeah, you have a good receiving core, yeah.
So, and Vincent Jackson's been getting a little bit injured lately. So, staying in this quarterback carousel, another quarterback brought up to start. Former starter for the Kansas City Chiefs, Matt Castle, will start for the Vikings here in week 4 we're in.
Yes, sir.
Christian Ponder, broken rib. Is this better for the Vikings?
Yes. Yes, and here's why. Matt Castle is a game manager. He's already proven himself that he's worthy of being a starter, at least 32. He's in the top 32 quarterbacks.
No doubt.
Christian Ponder's not in the top 32 quarterbacks in this league.
He helped when Brady went down. He led them to a winning record. Mm-hmm. Kansas City, he led to the playoffs with I want to say 11-5 record.
Mm-hmm.
He's shown that he can be capable of being a starting quarterback, and now he's probably gonna, I think this is a great move for Greg Jennings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he hasn't been a playmaker at all with Ponder, and it's been all AP, and that's the problem. You can't. This opens up the play action.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say.
This is going to open up more routes for the quarterbacks and lanes for AP, and I think this is going to be better.
It opens up the entire playbook because now again, Ponder, just like Schaub and Flynn, I don't know why I said that, but other system quarterbacks who have success off their running game.
Yes,
it's perfect. He's in the right situation.
Exactly.
Castle won't have amazing numbers, but he's going to be able to manage.
He's going to be a lot better than Ponder.
Exactly.
Ponder is. I think this is his last hurrah as a starter for a while.
Personally, if the Vikings, I'd be very surprised if the Vikings didn't draft a quarterback this draft.
So moving up the ranks to better quarterbacks, who hasn't been that great till last night. Colin Kaepernick
He did well in the first game.
He did good in the first game, and last night, I was wrong. If y'all saw on Twitter, I had the Rams winning. So
finally, I'm 1-0 for once.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think they were going to use Gore. And they finally went back to their running game.
Time. That's how Kaepernick's been.
That's how they succeed. Howard fell in love with Kaepernick. Okay. And they did not use Gore at all. Last year, their whole running game, they were a running offense. And they went away from that, and they fell in love with Kaepernick's arm. And he only has a 48 pass per completion percentage. And defenses were just stopping him, with ease. Because they were using Kaepernick way too much, either running or passing. Frank Gore got, I think 9 carries one game or something. And then last night, he finally
broke the century mark.
Yeah. And then the defense showed up.
Exactly.
Bowman.
Well, granted, it was against the Rams.
But
again, see, that's what I was going to say, too. The Niners have a bunch of studs. I know we talked about Seattle's defense. Niners got a bunch of studs in terms of pass rushing. Maybe not Seattle in the second. Maybe not that little bit of elite, but they've still got elite defense.
You got the Smiths, you got Willis, you got Bowman.
That was what Smith out. And that's the amazing part. See, when they're making a big deal about Smith leaving, I didn't really make a big deal about it because they still have one, Justin Smith, Zachary Bones, and Ahmad Brooks.
Patrick Willis. He's hurt right now. But
yeah, exactly.
So, but the main question is, were our expectations for Kaepernick too high? Except mine weren't. Mine weren't at all.
Well, maybe jobs were, but I mean, it's only been 3 games. I think everyone gets figured out at some point.
But at the same time, you gotta look at it. He's a rookie. He's a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, he hasn't played a full 16.
He hasn't. Yeah, I mean, this is only his 14th, 15th games. And last year he was just thrown in there. Didn't really have a real season, per se.
Right.
And I think this is biting them in the butt. This isn't going to help. Yeah. Kaepernick might be the answer short term, but this option offense is not going to stay too long.
Really? But see,
because hits that you saw on Terrell Pryor, hits that you're seeing on Robert Griffin, are the reasons this option is going to die. It's going to die out, and we're going to go back to our typical quarterback, which is why they should have kept Alex Smith. It's no coincidence the Chiefs are 3-0 right now.
Oh my goodness!
It's no coincidence.
Andy Reid is a great coach. We'll get into that.
And is Harbaugh not a great coach?
Harbaugh is a great coach.
And look what he did with Alex Smith last
year. But they haven't been using the option. They haven't been able to because of the rule now that defenders can lay out quarterbacks even if.
Exactly, which is why they should stay with Alex Smith.
I don't know. I don't think.
It's no coincidence. Alex Smith has a higher IQ. And he knows and he reads the defense, and he knows where to place the ball. He's only been in the league
for a year. This is Alex again. When Alex Smith, it took how long for Alex Smith to get here?
Look at Vic. He's the only player who has the skill set of the Robert Griffin, of the Colin Kaepernick,
without the accuracy,
that has played long term, and we've seen where he's gone. Just minus the prison and all that on the field.
That's what I'm saying. Though we'll never know because they got to the NFC Championship game.
Okay, but he couldn't get past that. Kaepernick went to the Super Bowl, and he couldn't get it done.
We'll see.
Okay, I mean, how many running quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl?
Hardly any. Not even Cunningham or Warren Moon.
Not Moon, not Cunningham.
Tarkenton didn't even win because the Raiders did.
Exactly. So that proves my point that the pocket passing quarterback is the way to win the Super Bowl with a running game. That's what you need, and the 49ers should have kept Smith.
I still think Kaepernick's got room to grow, though.
No, he does. He does.
He's going to grow into it.
But I'm saying they would probably have more success and better chance of winning the Super Bowl with Alex Smith. Right now and long term, I believe. Because those kind of quarterbacks, Alex Smith you could keep as the starting quarterback till he's 35, 36, 37. Kaepernick you cannot. I mean, look at Vic. He's starting to.
But what about those first couple years, Kevin? It took about 5 years for Alex Smith to grow into that role. This is
Kaepernick at 23. And
And
he had a different offensive coordinator every single year.
True.
Think about that. He never had any receivers.
He had the same team.
He never had any receivers. I mean, you gotta look at it from that point.
True.
So, we'll touch on this later.
Speaking of what the successful quarterback
my boy.
Your
Hashtag Manning Fever.
Manning Fever. Good.
Peyton Manning.
Phenomenal.
Jones, can Peyton Manning become one of the greatest quarterbacks ever step on the field?
He can.
Or is he?
He is. Maybe not. The postseason. The postseason record's always going to bite him in the butt. I mean,
if he wins,
if
he wins one more Super Bowl,
he's going to be in the top 3 in my opinion.
Exactly, because Elway.
John Elway in Montana, Brady and Manning.
No, right there. Manning ahead of Brady.
During the regular season.
No,
during the regular
overall
season.
career. When their career is done, and 20 years from now, you see on NFL Network top 10 quarterbacks in the history.
I'll agree with that
ahead of
because
Brady.
Brady's always had a good defense. I mean, when he first won the Super Bowl, he had Cornell as his defensive coordinator. Belichick was a defensive genius, and they had a bunch of playmakers on defense.
And he always had multiple options on offense with the running game. No, he had Kevin Falk, Maroney, Fred Taylor. All these guys.
Yeah, those guys weren't elite. Even Fred Taylor wasn't elite. Corey Dillon when they made the Super Bowl.
Corey Dillon.
They weren't elite though.
But those guys. Even James wasn't elite.
No, but see, the weapons that he had when he made it to the Super Bowl, Deion Branch, David Givens, Euphoria, those guys aren't. Deion Branch is the best thing that he's had. We look at the success Deion Branch had somewhere else. It's not big. Yeah. Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. We see what Reggie Wayne's still able to do. Dallas Clark, what he's been able to do when he leaves.
Right.
Peyton Manning's had better weapons.
Offensively.
Offensively. But Brady has had a better defense.
So I'm saying, like, from the run game wise, Brady has always had a running back. Peyton Manning only had Edgerrin James. After that,
that's a good running back. Marshall Faulk, Edgerrin James.
Marshall Faulk was earlier in his career.
And then Adai wasn't that bad.
Okay, he was. Was he in that Super Bowl?
Yeah,
with the Bears.
Yeah, actually against the Bears, yes. Okay. He was the starting running back when they made it.
Okay, but yeah. So like I said before, though, when their career's all said and done, Peyton Manning is the better quarterback.
All right, I agree. But the postseason,
but at the same time,
the argument will be his postseason track record.
And then the argument for Tom Brady's going to be Spygate.
Well, people don't bring that up, though. That's more defense.
You could ask Max. Okay. Because Max Kellerman also agrees with me. Spygate has a lot to do with those Super Bowls.
I agree. I agree 120%.
Because instead of them being shootouts, because, I mean, after Spygate, he hasn't been able to win.
I agree. But they got back there, and see, that's what other people argue.
Okay, they got back there with, what I say, better weapons.
Yeah, with Gronk,
Hernandez, Welker. They should have, Randy Moss. They should have been in there. They should have won it, but they lost to a David Tyrese. Okay, they lost to was Shockey on?
That's why I was thinking Jimmy
Shockey. Okay,
Michael Strahan.
I mean, like
Eli.
Who do you have as your greatest quarterback ever?
Wow. See, I think about it more. I think about Elway. I really want to say Elway.
You know, that comes first to mind for me.
Yeah,
of course, because I'm a Broncos fan. Right. But not being biased here, you gotta go with Montana. You have to with the records, the Super Bowl wins,
the weapons he had, though, and the team he had.
But look at how much Jerry Rice did without him and Young.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though.
That shows how great.
No, look at 2003. I want to show you this. Look at 2003. Jerry Rice. Man, that was my favorite player growing up too. Jerry Rice was a monster.
Rich Gannon.
38 years old with Rich Gannon.
What do you have?
Look at this. In 2003, he had 92 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 7 touchdowns.
Okay.
That's the year that we lost to with Rich Gannon as the quarterback. And Rich Gannon almost won MVP that year.
Okay, but again, he's always had a great quarterback. I'm not dissing Jerry Rice at all. One of the greatest wide receivers.
Right.
Okay, but Elway had weapons. We had Rod Smith, Ed McCaffrey, Shannon Sharp, Terrell Davis.
Okay, yeah. Terrell Davis
opened that up.
2,000 yards. Ricky Waters.
Okay.
But, and that defense, the defense that they had was Ronnie Lott.
But then you gotta look.
And their coach, Bill Walsh. That's one of the greatest coaches in NFL history.
Rings.
Yeah.
4 rings.
And that's the difference.
That's
Elway reminds me so much of Manning. It's like a Manning figure, except you can't run.
Now the most underrated, Marino. Dan Marino, had he won a Super Bowl, I would have him as my best quarterback.
Really? Just one?
Just one. Because all those records he has is all underlooked
Mm-hmm.
because he didn't get that ring.
Right.
And that was a time, he played during a time, I'm not saying who played, was Marino drafted first before Montana?
I believe so.
He played during a time when the quarterback was
grown.
obliterated.
Yeah.
You know, you could pound the quarterback however you like.
Restart.
And
the position too. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the position. I'm talking about how they're getting hit. But
well, yeah, no, just everything involved. Dan Marino is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in history, and I mean, I never hear people talk about him when it comes to great quarterbacks. But
I'm not sure. To be honest, I think, and again, that chip, I think that's probably one of the reasons why you won't ever hear about him. I mean, Dan Marino, we're looking at right now, is 17 years. He has 59% completion percentage, 60,000 yards. Look at the difference between him and Montana.
60,000
to 40,000.
To 40,000. Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying. 420 touchdowns to 273.
His rating was lower, but that's a pretty good
and that was back when the running game was the number one.
Exactly, yeah. And the
Dolphins
were one of the few pass first teams.
And I know people now are saying Drew Brees, Matthew Stafford are breaking his records, but that's because nowadays quarterbacks are throwing 60 passes a game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and they weren't made.
And they weren't back then. You know, so. But to answer the question, can Peyton Manning become the greatest quarterback ever? I say with at least a Super Bowl. He needs to get.
He's got to get this one this year for sure.
One Super Bowl. He's in top 3. Yeah. If he can do what Elway did in back-to-back,
exactly. Then
he's the greatest.
If he can get back-to-back Super Bowls,
he's the greatest. There's no doubt about it.
And I think he's in the best position. Again, that's why I want to touch on. The Raiders didn't get beat because they sucked. They got beat because Peyton Manning is Peyton Manning with Julius Thomas, Wes Welker, Demarcus Thomas, Eric Decker, no Sean Moreno.
No Sean didn't do anything. Well, don't try to blame Sean.
Look at this offense though. He's with a phenomenal offense. He's got skill players around that he's never had, even when he was in Indy. I don't think he's ever had players like this. So, I mean, to touch on that, I just think it's incredible that Peyton Manning can do what he does and consistently. How old is he? 38?
He's going to be 38 in February, around that time. So you guys can fuck that. So, to end on that note, you don't suck.
Yeah, the Raiders do not suck. Manning is just that good. It was only 37-21. You know that. You guys can just fuck.
Okay. So that's the end of our first segment. Coming up right now, a legend retires.
The exit Sandman.
Coming up.
This is Jones and Avery show. Welcome to the Jones and Avery show. And Kevin, this week you saw one of the greatest pitchers in MLB history. The greatest closer, no doubt, in MLB history.
Okay, you got to have him as a top 5 pitcher. 3 pitches. You got the circle, cutter, and fastball.
That's it.
And he was dominant on all.
Exactly. And he came in as a shortstop.
And for those noobs out there who don't know who we're talking about the Sandman, Mariano Rivera.
And unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Sandman as he was pulled away in
the ninth
inning from one more out left, even though it was a loss by Derek Jeter and
Andy Pettit, who's retiring at the end, and was overcome by emotional tears to make me want to cry. I want to cry right now.
I mean, Kevin, look at this career. Look at this. 652 saves.
A record.
That is insane.
2.21 ERA record. It's incredible.
It's phenomenal. It's consistency at its finest when you really think about it. And the way that he's always held himself.
And it's a real shame that they didn't make it. This was the only time I've ever wanted the Yankees to make the playoffs.
Yeah, same here. Oh my gosh.
I've never wanted to, but just for the Sandman. I mean, like, I wanted them to meet the Dodgers. If the Dodgers weren't going to win World Series, I wanted him to win.
Wait, it wasn't for Alex Rodriguez? You didn't want Alex Rodriguez to make it too?
No. Never say hell no. God, I hate it. But, no, but, I mean, we're getting to the age, like, for those who don't know, we're 17 years old. Exactly. It's just weird to seeing players who we've seen since we were little starting to now retire. I mean, they're starting to dwindle down. We got Kobe coming on the end of his career.
Dude, Ray Lewis last year.
Lewis.
That was, I still can't. The Ravens without Avery. I mean, Avery's still playing, but it's Avery, no Ray Lewis.
No Ray Lewis. That's the thing.
That's crazy.
I mean, pretty soon it's going to be Kobe, no Lakers. It's going to be Jeter, no Yankees.
I'm still trying to get used to the Colts with no Manning. You understand?
Manning's no longer going to be in the league. I mean, this is weird.
It really is. But I mean, I appreciate every moment. I hate the Yankees with a passion, Kevin, as most Major League Baseball fans do.
The only reason I wanted them to win was for Rivera and Jeter.
Yep, Rivera and Jeter. Those are the only two Yankees in my life. I don't even have that much respect for Babe Ruth, but Derek Jeter and Mariano Rivera.
You know, he's like engaged or something like that to that one chick off the Progressive. No. No. E-Trade. No. The one with William Shatner in the commercials is like the traveling commercial. When he's like.
Mayhem?
No, not Mayhem. That's Allstate. That's Allstate. No, what is it? It's. Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me.
Alright, well, while you're thinking of that, Kevin, your basketball news. Your boy Demarcus Cousins got a maximum deal, 4 years, $62 million. Did he deserve it?
I saw an article on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Two contracts signed, one deserving, one questioned. That's obviously Demarcus.
Mm-hmm.
Did he deserve this deal?
Yeah.
Answer is yes.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's had problems off the court.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know, Kevin.
No. If you're the Kings, this is what you do.
I don't know, Kevin.
He's the only guy in that locker room that has potential. They gave away Tyreek Evans.
Right.
He's the only guy in there right now with Grievous Vasquez. They're right now building.
Look at Isaiah Thomas.
What about him?
Kevin, why don't? Okay.
He's a Nate Robinson.
Right. Okay.
He's not. He shouldn't be a starter, but he's a great energy. He could be
change of pace guy.
Borderline 6-man. Okay. Grievous Vasquez is gonna do a hell of a lot better. He's a playmaker. Gets his big man involved. He's gonna get Marcus Thornton involved. You got Shaq as the minority owner. And I think the Kings are going to be making a comeback. Back to the Peja, Divac, Weber days.
That's right. It's making me think of once upon a time I used to be a Lakers fan, but
Sacramento Queens.
The Sacramento Queens.
You can put that on the paper report. I don't care to take a picture of it.
Oh my goodness.
Sacramento Queens. And now he actually bought them.
Oh my goodness.
That was more shocking to me than Cousins. When I saw Shaq.
Well, that Shaq, it didn't come as a surprise. Anything you gotta do. But, again, the Lakers traded him. You never understand.
Yeah, but then we retired his number.
No, Lakers traded Shaq.
And we retired his number, and he agreed
I
that he's a Laker for life.
too. I wouldn't want anything to do with the Los Angeles Lakers because they did him wrong. But anyways.
I'm sorry, we retired his number.
That's fantastic, but you could have won
and he accepted it as a Laker for life.
Nope, could have won another championship.
No, we couldn't.
Instead,
we couldn't.
He had to run around. Well, he won one with us.
He won one with you because you had a young Dwayne Wade. It was either Kobe or Shaq, and with Shaq, we wouldn't have won the championship. With Kobe, we won two.
See, here's the funny thing. Look at this. Might as well, while we're here. Look at the fact that Laker fans are okay with the fact Kobe and Shaq was there before Kobe comes in. All right. But
you better not bring up him.
You know I'm bringing him up.
Because no way is he comparable to Shaq.
Laker fans
he is not as dominant. He doesn't have a post game. He doesn't know.
Laker fans are okay with Kobe doing this?
With
Dwight Howard asked
he's trying
a problem? Oh! Why is it a problem?
Why is it a problem? Because he's not Shaq. Okay? We brought him here. He didn't want to stay. Get out. Okay? We brought Shaq here. He stayed. We won 3 championships, and he wanted to jeopardize the future of our Lakers. Dwight Howard was not the future. Kobe was in his young 20s. Dwight is in his late 20s. He's not the future of the Lakers. You cannot revolve a team around a center. This is a point guard, shooting guard.
No, point guards don't win championships.
That's okay. Scratch point guard. This is a
guard forward.
Guard forward dominant league, not center. Don't you bring up Dwight Howard as comparison to Shaq. How dare you?
I did. No, are you kidding me? I wouldn't disrespect Shaq in any way like that.
No, but you said how could we let Shaq go?
Why would the big deal for Kobe to ask for this? But Lakers fans will make a big deal about it. But the Dwight Howard asked
because Dwight Howard's not Kobe. Is Dwight Howard Kobe? Has he won championships? What has he done for us that would make the Lakers go, okay, we'll do that for
you. Oh my God, you're one of those people who I know doesn't underrate the fact that he did well and he was hurt.
Yes, that's true.
Well, he was hurt.
But he didn't want to be here. And he wanted the unimaginable, the dream that would never happen. Fire Kobe and bring Phil back? Phil wouldn't come back without Kobe. Okay? Especially after how we did, well, okay, no, that was, okay. You tell me how this sounds. You bring back Phil, you let go Kobe. How do you think the fan base, first of all, would take that? Dwight would be hated. He would be hated so much we'd have to trade him no matter what. I would boycott the Lakers. I would boycott and I would follow Kobe. Because he has done so much for us. He has stuck with us through thick and thin. Dwight came, didn't like that Kobe's the leader. Because, okay, Shaq, after we traded him, he had one more dominant year. Mm-hmm. That's it. That shows you how many years he had left to play. Kobe, we could have said that about him. Everyone was saying, okay, 30, he's going to start ending the tail end of his career. Jones, he's 34, 35 years old, and he's still MVP. He's still the second best player in the league. Okay.
I just need clarification. Why would it be a big deal for Dwight Howard to ask a question? Because, hey, why not? Why not?
Because Dwight Howard is 29, 28 years old and is an athletic center who, in a couple of years, isn't going to be very useful. Okay.
Sure.
I'd rather go sign Carmelo in free agency and have him as my future in the Lakers. Okay. Dwight Howard has no confidence, no post game, and I hate him.
How did I get on Dwight Howard? Why did I bring him up? I just had to know.
You know what we should have done, what Max Kellerman has been saying. Traded Dwight to the Warriors, get Klay Thompson, sign 2 max contracts, and then we acquired Thompson's bird rights, signed Kobe, Powell, Klay to their bird rights. Now you got 3 All-Stars in the lineup with 2 max contract players. Of course, that's LeBron and Carmelo. Of course.
You're a fool if you think... Okay, everyone in Lakers land is a fool for thinking LeBron would even consider that. Yeah, we're not even going to go there. We're not even going to go there.
Think about that.
Anyways, how did we jump to this? Well, okay. Enough of that. Kevin, let's take a break.
Yeah, you got my heart rate going with this shit. You know what? I'm bringing it up. Twitter, we're having a debate next week. Dwight situation with Kobe situation
what
situation
with
Shaq.
Houston now?
No, because you brought it up. Why did we do it to Dwight but not to Kobe? And I need to talk about this more, and I don't have enough time. Sound off the music.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Go ahead. Can't tell me nothing. And it's so hard not to act reckless. Kevin.
I've got my pulse going, dude.
Did I really, Kevin? Did I really? I love you for that. But anyways, let's hop right on into our NFL Week 4 predictions. Since you annihilated me last week.
I can't believe you compared Dwight Howard to Kobe.
Okay, Kevin. Football. Focus on the football.
Yeah, okay. Thursday night, over with. Niners blow out the Rams.
Started off Week 4 with on the
got
right
that one
side.
wrong.
Finally.
So let's jump right into it. Ravens-Bills.
Give me the Ravens.
Got the Ravens.
I think their defense is good enough to the point, like, they can at least hold E.J. Manuel. I would hope they'd be able to stop E.J. Manuel.
Bengals-Browns.
Ooh, wow. Give me the Bengals. Oh, no, you never said your pick. Wow.
Yeah, I said I got the Ravens.
Oh, you picked
the Ravens.
Oh.
And I got Bengals as well.
All right.
Brian Hoyer's not enough, but
All right, Lions.
You'll hear about him in a little bit.
What about the Lions and the Bears?
Lions and Bears.
Who you got?
I got the Bears.
You got the Bears?
I got the Bears.
I got the Lions. I think Reggie Bush comes back. Dude, their offense is pretty good.
Julius Pepper.
He's old.
He's gonna
Dude,
have a
Julius
sack.
Peppers. Look how old he's getting.
Yeah, he's gonna get a sack. Jay Cutler's gonna blow up with Marshall. Forte's gonna run all over him.
You should have traded me in the fantasy. I'm still mad at you for that.
Seahawks, Texans. Who you got?
I'm going Texans. Seattle's not at home. They only scored 10 or 13 points against Carolina. I'm picking Houston.
Yeah, I got Houston.
Really?
I got Houston. J.J.
Right,
Watt.
you agree with me.
J.J. Watt's gonna finally kick in.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
They have their defense and fantasy.
Yeah, they got me fucking 2, 4, 6, 7 points. Stupid. Colts, Jags. Skip that.
Cold.
Yeah. Giants, Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Andy Reid.
4-0.
Let's see. Andy Reid. Eagles slapped up. Dallas slapped up. Giants slapped up.
Yeah, I got. You know what? You know what? No, I got Giants.
Oh.
I'm thinking about it.
You like Eli.
You're
on this Manning thing, man. I just feel like it's this Manning thing.
And Cruz. They need, because they're, where are they right now? 1 and 2?
0-3.
0-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
that's the reason they're gonna. Yeah.
Steelers,
Vikes.
Really?
Steelers.
No, man. People on the Steelers. Roethlisberger, man. I still love Roethlisberger.
And Matt Castle is going to show you why he's still being started.
This is why the Vikings will lose. Matt Castle will go throw a game-losing pick.
No.
Guaranteed.
Roethlisberger's going to... They have no running game. Le'Veon Bell's coming back, but he's going to get hurt. Watch.
Okay.
Cardinals, Bucks.
Give me the Cardinals. I'm rolling with Cardinals. Mike Lennon, this is your time to show me why I didn't like you.
Patrick and Honey Badger. They're going to get some picks off of him. Mm-hmm. This is when everyone's going to say the Honey Badger is back.
About time.
Jets, Titans.
Give me the Jets. I'm feeling Geno. I really am.
What are they right now?
I love Jake, but I love Geno. They're 2-1. Jets are 2-1.
2-1?
Already 2-1. But I love Jake Locker. I can't lie. I've always been a fan.
Yeah, give me the Titans. I got the Titans on that one. Yeah. Cowboys, Chargers.
Ooh. Give me the Cowboys, man. Is this even a question? To me, this shouldn't even be a question. Philip Rivers is a bum. Philip Rivers will never be elite. Okay, I've heard 3 people say that this week. Philip Rivers is not an elite quarterback. He never will be.
No.
Because he's fills the stat, that's great. He's not an elite quarterback. It's ridiculous.
And it's a shame for Antonio Gates.
It really is. He's never had a quarter other than Drew Brees. He's got to deal with this bum his whole career. Eagles, Broncos, Kevin.
What about me?
Oh.
Can I make my pick?
Man.
I got the Cowboys.
Okay.
Now, Eagles, Broncos. Don't know why you're asking me.
Yeah, I don't know why I am.
Who do you have?
I have the Eagles. Upsets.
Okay, let's move on.
Upsets.
Redskins, Raiders. Who do you got?
Who do you think I got? Come on, now.
Yeah, well, I got Redskins.
Oh, no, you got
Raiders?
Redskins. You got the Raiders.
No, I got Raiders losing.
Are you making my thing worse?
I do that. I have to say that.
You're making
let me just put that out there.
Okay, yeah, it's cool.
So, yeah, Robert Griffin's going to be revived. Pierre Garçon is going to tear you up. And Alfred Morris is going to run all over Lamar Houston.
God. The Raiders played Peyton Manning with 5 weapons. You can't stop that. No one's going to stop Peyton Manning this regular season. I don't care who it is. He's going to drop 50 on whoever he wants to.
Raiders suck.
Raiders not
Patriots,
suck.
Falcons.
Raiders not suck.
Pats, Falcons. Who you got?
Give me the Falcons. Matty Ice over Tom Brady. I'm sorry. I still have strong consent for Tom Brady.
Yeah, I got Falcons. And Monday Night Football. Dolphins at the Saints. Super Bowl.
At the Saints? Give me the Saints. I'm not picking against Drew Brees, Sean Payton. And oh my goodness. I'm going up against Graham in fantasy.
Okay.
And I need the Dolphins to step up, but I don't see that happening. Who do you got?
I got Cameron Wake pulling off the upset.
Oh. Okay then.
Give me the Dolphins.
Really? Are you right? Are you a fan of Tannehill?
Last week, I said let's skip that so I could think it through. You made me choose on the spot, and now peer pressure I chose the Falcons, and I was proven wrong. And no, I have the Dolphins. Tannehill and Hotline and Waller.
Oh, I hope Tannehill goes.
And Lamar Miller's in a.
No.
Yes.
All right. And let's hop right into the bottom line. Kevin, bottom line, stage is yours. What do you want to say? It's all you.
I've got the Oracle, United States.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
Down. What were they down? 8-1.
Yeah, they had to win 8 races, and the other
Okay,
team had to win 1.
They're down. Yeah, they're down 7-1.
Yeah.
7-1. Other teams had to win 1, and the U.S. pulled it out. And I don't think we ever won before.
We had.
This is sailing.
Yeah.
For people who don't know.
We were like consecutive winners, but we
got
penalized. We got penalized 2 points, I believe.
Wait, we've won? No, because I read some. Okay. Anyway, probably one of those sports that you never see or read about.
Very underrated.
And it was just an amazing race and comeback that we had. Jones, who you got?
Well, my boy Dwayne Wade has been in a little Instagram beef with Kevin Durant.
Woo! Woo!
And a list of top 10 players.
Ooh!
Dwayne Wade was rated as the top shooting guard, not Kobe Bryant. But he was rated higher than James Harden.
Which is a mistake.
What? We'll talk about this another time. Anyways, Kevin Durant posted on Twitter saying, my boy Harden got snubbed or whatever. Well, he didn't get snubbed. Dwayne Wade came back, posted a picture on Instagram saying, gotta prove Kevin Durant wrong. Again.
Yeah. Wait.
Go get him, D-Wade.
What are you saying? Wait.
Go
I'm
kill
so confused right now.
Uh-huh.
Contradicting yourself.
I'm not contradicting myself.
I said, yeah, that was a mistake that Harden shouldn't... Wait.
Oh,
what did you say?
No, I thought you said Harden should be in the top 10.
What did you say?
I said Harden shouldn't be in the top 10.
Oh. No, Wade should be...
Yeah, Wade is...
No, Harden should be in the top 10.
What?
In the top 10, but not above Wade.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, top 10. Not above Wade. Not above Wade.
Not above Wade, but
not
he should be in the top 10.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Next week, top 10.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that.
We're running out of time, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for tonight. Episode 8 done. Next week, yes, this is going to be a basketball debating episode.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic.
Got my pulse going. You compare Dwight Howard to Kobe.
What do you want me to do? Not? People want to know.
The people do know.
People want to know.
Stupid question. You don't know.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, this is the Jones and Avery show.
Kobe Bryant is not.
Oh my gosh! All right, this is Jones and Avery show,
and we're out.
Kobe Bryant.
Damn, I'm in the making. My mind is living on cloud 9.